A group of expert climbers tried to scale this mountain and aged decades in just a few hours. Within a year, they were all dead. No one knows why. No one's ever reached the top. What is Mount Kailash hiding, and why does the earth itself seem to protect it? Today, we dive into one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of our planet. They thought it would be just another mountain, not too tall or too hard. A new challenge, yes, but nothing they couldn't handle. These climbers had faced some of the most dangerous peaks on Earth. But what waited for them on Mount Kailash was something none of them had ever experienced before. Everything seemed fine at first. The weather was calm and the team was ready. They started their climb with confidence, but as they went higher, things began to feel strange. One of them noticed his fingernails growing faster than normal. Another realized that his hair had grown longer in just a few hours. Then came the tiredness, and it was not of the usual kind. It felt like their bodies were getting old. Wrinkles appeared, muscles weakened, and joints started to hurt. They were aging fast. Without a word, they all decided to turn back. Something was clearly wrong. It was as if the mountain itself was warning them. Go no further. They came back down safely. But within a year, every one of them was dead. No clear reason or signs of illness. They just faded away. And that's when the world started asking questions. What is Mount Kailash? Why can no one climb it? And more importantly, what is it hiding? In 2001, the Chinese government sent a helicopter to investigate. If humans couldn't reach the top, maybe machines could. The day was perfect. Blue skies, no wind, clear air. But as the helicopter got closer to the mountain, the weather suddenly changed. Out of nowhere, dark clouds appeared. Winds picked up. The helicopter shook violently, and the pilot barely managed to return. That mission was never repeated. Soon after, China officially banned climbing on Mount Kailash. Even NASA got involved. They studied satellite images of the mountain and found strange patterns. Magnetic fields behaving oddly, shapes and lines that looked too perfect to be natural. Scientists couldn't explain it. Locals weren't surprised. They had always believed there was something powerful inside that mountain. According to Hindu mythology, Mount Kailash is the home of Lord Shiva, where he has been meditating for thousands of years. Some believe there's a hidden city inside the mountain, a place not built by humans, something older, something higher. People who walk around the base of the mountain, a path known as the Kailash Parikrama, say they feel time differently. Some feel younger. Others feel like they've lost hours or even days. One traveler said he came back looking 10 years younger. Another said he felt like time had completely stopped while he was near the mountain. The land around Kailash is just as strange. 4 major rivers start from this one mountain, flowing in 4 different directions. That alone is rare. But then there are the lakes. Right next to Mount Kailash are 2 lakes, Mansarovar and Rakshastal. One is pure, full of life, and always calm. The other is salty, lifeless, and eerie. No birds fly over Rakshastal. No animals go near it. Local people call it the ghost lake. Some say its water disappears and returns without warning. In 1999, a Russian scientist named Ernst Muldashev went to Mount Kailash. After weeks of study, he made a shocking claim that Kailash is not a natural mountain at all. He said it's a huge man-made pyramid built by an ancient civilization using advanced technology. He also said that at night, he saw colored lights floating above the mountain. Locals confirmed this. They had seen the lights too, and they had heard deep sounds coming from inside the mountain, like it was alive. Other scientists measured the energy around the mountain. They found it was releasing a very high frequency, up to 5,000 gigahertz. That kind of energy is not normal for natural rock. Some even say the mountain messes with compasses and GPS devices. Planes don't fly over it, not because of law, but because the instruments stop working when they try. And the numbers, they're just too perfect to ignore. The distance from Mount Kailash to Stonehenge in England is exactly 6,666 kilometers, the same distance to the North Pole, and double that to the South Pole. Strange, isn't it? Now you might wonder, has anyone ever reached the top? According to ancient Indian texts, only one man has, Yudhishthir, the eldest of the Pandavas from the Mahabharata. He was allowed to reach the summit because he lived a life of truth. In Tibetan history, they believe that a saint named Milarepa also reached the top using his spiritual power, not by climbing, but by rising. No one else has even come close. Even during World War II, Hitler believed that Mount Kailash hid something powerful. He sent a team there in 1938, hoping to find a source of ancient energy. They found nothing they could explain. But after that, even more stories began to spread, of people hearing humming sounds from deep within the mountain, of strange vibrations in the ground, and of mysterious disappearances. So what could cause all of this? Some scientists say it might be due to the strong UV rays in the area or the low oxygen levels that confuse the body. Others say the mountain's magnetic field affects the brain and hormones. But none of these theories fully explain why so many people have experienced aging, hallucinations, or even death after getting too close. And the biggest mystery remains: what is really inside Mount Kailash? Is it an ancient city, a hidden world, a giant natural energy source, or something so sacred and powerful that nature